And that's why occupation is a sin against God, against humanity. You know, Christianity was born in Palestine, in Bethlehem. I'm coming from Beit Sahur, where the shepherds heard the first message about the birth of Jesus Christ. This was the first time in history where God promised peace to people, although we never had any real peace in that region, because we were moving from one war to another, from one invasion to another invasion. The word Kairos is a biblical word, means this is the time, or the time you see the grace of God. We used Kairos to say that this is the time for Palestine. Christian leaders from different walks of life, activists, academics, all together they met for around 2 years to draft this short but intensive document. We spoke without any decoration about the reality on the ground. We spoke about the land theft. We spoke about settlements. We spoke about the wall. We spoke about the stealing of our resources. We spoke about refugees and the right of return. We spoke about prisoners. We spoke about the daily humiliation which we face, going to our work, going to our universities, going to our schools, going to get medical treatments. And we said we will face it with the three foundations of Christian faith, which is we will face it with hope, we will face it with faith, we will face it with love. In Christianity, the commandment of love is one of the most important commandments. Love your neighbor, love your enemy. But on the other side, loving your enemy doesn't mean that you love also the aggression of your enemy. And you differentiate between the aggression and the aggressors. The aggressors, we still continue to see the God's image in their faces, but aggression should be stopped. And that's why we said love is resistance, to liberate yourself and to liberate your oppressors from this aggression. We send a message to the global church, telling them, we do appreciate your support, we do appreciate your solidarity, but you need to repent on ignoring the Palestinian people for such a long time, on ignoring the Palestinian Christians for such a long time. We also send messages to our political leaders against the split, calling upon them to unite, because without unity, the Palestinians will never be able to liberate their land and to liberate themselves. We send also messages to the international community that stop this double standard. Today, of course, the double standard is much clearer with the war in Ukraine. In 1985, the South Africans, they wrote their Kairos, and it was a turning point of the struggle where many churches worldwide participated in the boycott campaign of the apartheid system. And today I can say that Kairos Palestine had managed to create an impact on many churches worldwide, many Christian organizations worldwide. We managed to reintroduce the Palestinian cause in a different way. We managed to connect with churches. We do not claim that we are different than others. We do not claim that we are distinguished because we are Christians, because we are the guardians of Christianity in that country. We do not claim any of these, but we do claim that we are part of humanity and we deserve to be listened at. We deserve to live in dignity. We deserve to live in freedom. So help us liberating our country, liberating our humanity, our humankind, because we do deserve this.